On this beautiful blue marble, we've got a lot of jobs. We've got a lot of occupations. From chefs to bankers, farmers to zoologists, NBA players to fast food workers. I know I'm stating the obvious, but stay with me. I promise I'm going somewhere with this. With so many jobs on our planet, it's natural that some jobs, are naturally going to be more important than others. For example, a doctor is more important than a scuba diver, right? Because doctors potentially, they have the potential to save so many lives in their hands. One job I consider incredibly important is an aircraft pilot, right? Because they hold the lives of dozens, sometimes hundreds of people in their hand. So you would think when people are on a plane, they would try their best to not piss the person holding their lives in their hand, right? Well, on this beautiful blue marble, we've unfortunately got idiots. Which brings us to our first video. Somebody decided to airdrop the pilot certain photos. Not just any photos, like how do I say this on YouTube? Like those spicy photos that couples send to each other. Those photos are not meant for the public. So with the intro out the way, let's check it out.
So here's the deal. This continues while we're on the ground. I'm going to have to pull back to the gate. Everybody's going to have to get off. We're going to have to get security involved. And it's vacation that's going to be ruined. So you folks, whatever that airdrop thing is, quit sending naked pictures. Let's get yourself to Cabo. So here's the deal. This continues while we're on the ground. I'm going to have to pull back to the gate. Everybody's going to have to get off. We're going to have to get security involved. And it's vacation that's going to be ruined. So you folks, whatever that airdrop thing is, quit sending naked pictures. Let's get yourself to Cabo.
You know how pissed I would be if my flight got delayed, right? As a result of a grown adult trying to be a clown. Do you know how long you have to wait at the airport sometimes? It's not fun. I've waited close to 24 hours at the airport once. It's not fun. It's very boring. Especially if I have important things to do and my flight gets delayed just because you wanted to flash somebody digitally. I'm genuinely curious what was running through their head, like, oh, this is going to be so funny. I'm totally going to get the pilot. Let me just airdrop, my private student. And notice I'm not using any pronouns because I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman. But based off the pilot's reaction, I'm gonna assume it was a guy, right? Or a really unattractive woman. Or just maybe the woman wasn't his type. Or, option C. The pilot's probably very professional about his job and was just very confused and annoyed that a grown man would do this. Like, couples, people in relationships send news, but I'm like, I don't know what you accomplished by, just airdropping that to the whole plane. Hopefully no kids were on board to see that. Alright, since we're on the topic of spicy photos, our next video is about a popular TikToker that goes by Alaska Clark. So, Alaska Clark decided to shoot her shot, her words, by airdropping photos of her birthday suit to random guys in the airport. It's a quick video, let's check it out. Alright, so that video has been making rounds around the internet and it's got a couple of people quite upset. We truly live in interesting times. And also, like, why these types of people, why is stuff like this taking place at the airport, right? Like, it's been a while since I traveled. I plan to at the start of next year, going to Africa. But it's like, is there something new at the airport that's attracting these types of people? Let me know in the comment section. But, people have been reacting, calling her sad, calling her desperate, calling her a pick-me, calling her, asking if she has no shame. And me personally, if I was in the area and she dropped it, I would check it out and keep it pushing, right? She's an attractive woman. And I'm sure, a lot of guys would feel that way. The big problem I have is, like, have you considered their kids around though? Right? I'm sure parents are there with their families, you know, minding their business with their kids, and they don't want their kids exposed to that. Do you know how awkward the conversation about the birds and the bees is gonna be after their kids see that? But honestly, in my opinion, you know, obviously she's not doing this to find her Prince Charming, right? She's not doing this to shoot her, quote unquote, shoot her shot. She's just doing this for clout. And I've got no problem with that, right? You know, chase the bag, you know, get clout, you know, try to get your name out there. But it's like, you got to be careful on your journey to clout. You know, when you're chasing clout, who you harm along the way, right? Anyway, that's all I got for today. Let me know what you think. Have you ever dropped spicy pics for your pilot? Have you ever dropped spicy pics to shoot your shot? Let me know in the comment section. I'm kidding. Just keep that to yourself, please. See you guys next time.